All right, let's turn to your weather tonight. Time to check in with Mark for your first alert weather.
You probably noticed the wind this morning or today midday.
Yeah, overnight I think it woke me up actually.
That's right.
It was
different
very
parts
windy.
of town had it at different times. Everybody had it during the day, but some of us did have it during the night. You're right. Here are just the peak gusts each day. Green is relatively low, no biggie. Yellow, a little stronger. Red, very windy. So today was in the yellow. South wind gusted to 38 at the airport. Now we're going to see much calmer wind over the next few days. We're going to be down in the green category, I guess, which is good. Those are just the average wind speed spread out over the whole day. All right, so rain intensity index tomorrow. It is not umbrella worthy tomorrow because we just have a few light showers coming up. It's possible at your home or in your neighborhood for 4, 5, 6 hours at a time that there is no rain, and then a little shower passes over. It's like one of those sorts of days. So not much rain through Tuesday. Now we think a shower or two tomorrow. Tuesday may just be dry. Our models are in some disagreement when the next weather system arrives. If not Tuesday late afternoon or evening, definitely Tuesday night is when the rain returns. So slightly cooler, which means we're just back to normal. Temperatures mainly in the 40s this week. It'll be tougher to hit 50, but average high is 47, so that's normal. We do see a drier pattern ahead. By that I mean after that Wednesday system comes through, the Tuesday night, Wednesday thing, we think we go into a drier pattern. I'll show you why in just a moment, and that may last for, a week or, for quite a while. So tonight, we've got showers west of the Cascades. We end up in the upper 30s later. No frost. East side, yeah, lots of frost, but that's normal. Pretty cool over there, teens and 20s mostly. Now, this little system, it's dying as it moves north off the Washington coast. That takes most of the showers with it tonight. The main jet stream is actually still down here into California, but it's weakened quite a bit. And so we don't have any organized weather systems headed towards us. We just have that chance for a shower tomorrow. In fact, let's take a look at the forecast here for the clouds and the rain. And you notice tomorrow morning the skies are broken up a little bit. There could be a few sun breaks here and there. There aren't many showers, just little spots of green. Midday, a shower or two here or there, really scattered stuff. Shower or two still popping up at right after sunset. Notice the coast is breaking up. Maybe you'll see a little bit of sunset out there tomorrow evening. Tuesday looks partly cloudy, maybe spots of fog. I find it hard to believe it'll be totally sunny Tuesday afternoon. I mean, that'd be great. I'd love to see this happen. But then we think this next system arrives. That's pretty juicy there. Wednesday morning looks like a real soaker for a commute, and eventually it goes to showers Wednesday afternoon. Hey, the big picture, I mentioned a change. So the jet stream way up, this is about around 35,000 feet. It's way down here. That's why our systems have been pretty weak up here, and they've been getting nailed by the rain and the wind down south. Well, not much changes tomorrow, but then beginning Wednesday, you start to see kind of this, how the jet stream is pushing to the north. That's a large area of high pressure. It's right over us Friday, and really that sticks around through the holiday weekend just over or just to the west of us. And notice California totally dries out, and our systems will be much weaker. So let's do the forecast for Portland. Just a chance for a shower here and there tomorrow. I mean, really light stuff, Steph. About 48 degrees for high. Looking at the next 3 days, we'll call it dry-ish, which doesn't mean totally dry. The next 2 days. Wednesday does look like a soaker. And then normal temps for mid-January. That's the next 3 days. So beyond Wednesday, what happens? Well, I think Thursday's pretty much dry, 44. Friday looks dry. Maybe a light shower showing up Saturday. A very weak system is coming over that area of high pressure. And when that happens, it's a few sprinkles or a few light showers. So really, after Wednesday, I don't see any soakers for quite a while, which is nice.
Feels like since we've had that fully just dry day on the 7-day.
We haven't had a fully dry days really since way back before the cold and late December.
Wow. All right, Mark. Thanks.